2,
Just on my phone to make sure we're doing it.
1.
Yep.
Hey everybody!
Hey!
We are here.
Welcome!
Hi,
So
welcome.
We are the Knights of the Drunk Watch, and we are going to do a little pre-Game of Thrones. Before we do that, let's do introductions.
I'm Audie, and I'm sharing on Instagram, so don't judge me.
I'm Andrew. I always judge her.
I'm Crystal. I don't judge.
I'm Mark. It's my job to judge her.
I'm Thomas.
Okay, I'm drinking again.
And I'm Zach, and I am your host for today. Welcome. So if you're seeing this,
Intro?
we are doing... Oh, yeah, go for it. Andrew?
Oh, we are the Knights of the Drunk Watch.
And
Now
now
our pre-watch begins.
As to my drink, I forgot
Yes.
my glass.
We're not saying
So guys,
Hype.
sorry if
Our
we're...
hype begins.
Sorry if we're a little low-key today. We spent all night traipsing through the woods to kill Kate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's sacrifice.
To sacrifice Kate.
Sacrifice, kill.
And
That
then...
was the narrative.
Yes.
We created a
talk about
haunted
that.
adventure murder
Check
mystery.
out the 5th level, right? $5 level,
$5 level,
of
Nights Out.
Patreon for Nights Out.
You all those videos. Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
If you'd like excerpts
If you want to see us
from
kill Kate in
us
the woods.
wandering around in the woods at night.
So we're here to talk about what our predictions for episode 2, and then what we want to recap for episode 1.
We are here to hype, because you are about to go in at 8 p.m. and watch Game of Thrones.
in 20 minutes.
Season 8, Episode 2. We are not. We are actually going to be watching Episode 1 first. And then we will be back to watch Episode 2 live reaction at 9:30 p.m.
Central
so
Standard
long
Time.
away.
Yes.
That's what
On
nachos
YouTube
are.
live.
Nachos are-
That's
Watch
what
along
nachos are.
reaction. Okay, what does anybody want to talk about? Anything there?
So
Oh,
when I've been
Good.
recapping, I think I'm gonna steal what Andrew said. We've been calling this the roll call episode.
Yeah.
Just kind of like
Yeah, totally. is.
remembering who everyone was. It's been a year and a half for us. So just like, oh yes, this person's still alive. These people are meeting. These people have never met. So just kind of, I mean, we got some big things, but
It was
mostly
kind of, I felt like it was a lot of giving the audience everything we've been expecting and waiting for. Like, certain characters meeting, certain characters having reunions.
When last we left the ranch.
I do
Yeah,
feel
exactly.
like they do that every season though. Like they get us all
Do
hyped.
they?
Yeah. They get us all hyped during the time that they're off, that they're not actually like showing us any Game of Thrones, and we all theorize and we all go crazy. And then like first couple of episodes, they're like, "Here's everything you've been theorizing." Boom! Now you don't know what's happening.
yeah. Now
Like
for 4
now
more
you're
hours
gonna
of
have
what?
to try and figure
Yeah,
out
but
what's
like
happening.
today's episode's going to be all about preparing for next week's episode.
Yeah, but think about it this way. We're going to have the reveal between Johnny and Dan. That's what I'm most looking forward to.
You think it's going to happen?
Oh, that's happening
It's,
tonight.
no, we
No,
were
no,
debating
no,
this
no, no,
earlier
no, no,
because
no,
here's
no.
the thing. All right,
You
if
can
the
take bets on
battle
it.
is coming, John is too honorable. He's just like Ned Stark that he's going to be like, I have to tell you this.
That shit's tumbling out of his mouth in the first 5
Nah.
seconds,
I
I guarantee.
think he's gonna wait till after the battle because it'll be too much of a distraction
First
for
off,
her
he doesn't-
and put her at risk.
I think they're gonna wait. John's gonna wait till they're in bed again, and then after
And by
You
the
won
way,
for that drink.
I'm your nephew.
I'm the king of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, Andrew, you are so wrong for that. You are so wrong for that.
I mean, but at this
The
point...
Starks do not
You know what?
approve.
Whatever. If the two of them get married, then they'll just be king and queen together, and then it's whatever. The Targaryens wed their relatives.
I don't
anyway.
think it's going to be whatever.
I don't think John's all chill with it,
I don't think it's going to
personally.
be... I mean, John doesn't believe that it's true first.
No, I think he does
Do you
believe
think he
it.
does? Oh?
Do you think John, like,
I
are
don't
we
think
going
so.
to see the moment where he's like, oh shit, I fucked my aunt? Like, because do you think he
Yeah, he
had
kind
that
of got
moment
over that really quick. He didn't even really consider
I
that.
don't think he's
I think
made
it will
that
happen the
connection
second
yet.
she comes on to him.
Yeah,
he's like,
the
oh, no.
second
she's
she
like-
comes on to him.
The second she gets frisky, he's gonna wait. Hold up.
Now
And
there
then-
is
Yeah,
one
stop.
option, and this is my like. If I were to agree with you, I don't think it's necessarily because he doesn't want to tell her before the battle. I think maybe he's ready to tell her, and Tormund and the Night's Watch roll in before he can spit it out.
It
So
could be that,
that's
like,
possible.
we have something important to talk about. Here comes the Night King.
Right.
I guess later.
I am looking forward tonight to seeing what they do about the crypts of Winterfell, because this is all going to be prep for the
You
battle.
want these bones to rise.
Something
so
is
bad.
happening in these
Those
crypts.
It's
fucking
bones.
rising.
Ned
Those
Stark's
bones.
bones are not coming back because there's
Fucking
no way.
Rickon is right there, recently deceased.
And hey, maybe they're in like big ol' cement crypts and they're not just gonna like push their way out.
Well,
That
that's true.
Time
that's
will
some heavy
prove.
I don't think
crypts.
so.
We are not gonna see Ned
I
Stark's
think we have
bones.
spent way too much time in the crypts. First of all, second of all, they've put the crypts into the intro.
Yeah,
No, the
that's
intro.
true.
Well,
right.
well, that's because a lot of them take shelter there. Well, I will give you this, Adi. Whether what you believe comes to fruition or not, or whether it's possible or not, I should say. If it's possible, then they're not stupid. They will burn
Well, that's-
everybody in that.
That's
crypt.
what I'm expecting tonight. In preparation, it
dragons
may
are
be
for.
possible that they have to burn all the Starks using Dragonfire.
Yeah.
They won't
They're
even drag
not.
They're
fire,
in
do it.
cement
A bonfire
too.
will
It just
suffice.
seems like the quickest way, rather
They are
than
not
digging them
coming-
all
I don't
up.
think they're
Just
coming
back.
point the dragon's
They
mouth down the
destroy
tunnel.
crypt?
And
No, they gotta hide out in the crypt.
Littlefinger, I think, will come
We
back.
will
Crypts
see what
don't
happens.
look burnt in
We-
the pre-
No,
we will see what
we-
happens, because
we
there's
have to
also
look
a
forward
shit
to-
ton. There's also a shit ton of dead bodies all around Winterfell. You guys remember all the battles that
Yeah.
occurred recently?
Yeah.
So,
and John knew to burn the bodies, they would have burned them all.
so
Hi,
K.
K.
Richard
Richard.
Jenkins says the trial of Jaime Lannister,
Oh yeah.
Jon and Bran for the save. Heart moans for everyone's favorite box sex couple.
What?
Heart moans for everyone's favorite box sex couple. Oh, box equal boat. What?
Boat?
I think you're confusing him.
sex.
We're confusing.
Shitstorm is coming. Shitstorm.
Oh,
is coming.
boat sex couple. Yeah. So we're gonna
that's Jon
get
and-
some
That's
breakup.
John Denny.
We're gonna get some incest breakup. I feel you, K. Richard. I feel you. Something. It's
I
definitely
think he's gonna tell her tonight, and there is not
So
gonna
I think we
be.
need to,
I don't think-
is that
Stark
I'm more on
bodies.
that
Later
side.
on, if that,
Wager whether John tells her tonight. or
Tells
not.
her what?
that he's the
That
king
he-
of the
Directly.
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
Not
he
like,
may just
I can't
tell
do this
her.
anymore.
No, he
I
may
can't
just
talk
tell
to you
her,
anymore, 'cause
I'm
that's
your
not telling
nephew. He may not tell her, I'm the rightful heir.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
it's
no, no,
gonna
no,
kind
no,
of be
no,
one
no,
and the
no.
same.
He has to tell her he's the rightful heir to the throne.
Yes.
I don't think he has
Period.
to.
Or
see,
she has to find out he's the rightful heir to the
I
throne.
think
No,
he has to,
I think he could
different.
just tell her, I'm your nephew.
I think he would
Yeah.
tell her his parentage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which she will figure
And
out.
Yeah, and then she will be
She'll
like, hang
figure
on,
it
that
out.
makes you the, you know.
Which it comes to being a bastard or no, it still brings her claim to the throne into question.
Yeah.
And also, I'm very curious
I
to
don't
see
think
how
he's gonna tell
Sansa and Arya and the rest of the family react to all
Arya's
of
gonna
this.
be like, oh,
Well, they
fuck
already.
yeah.
Well, do they? I don't know.
No,
Here, okay.
I don't know.
So we got to clarify this bet because I mean, for me,
Who's
it comes
gonna
down
bet?
to Danny can't. I don't think they
No,
want to
it's
tell
not
Danny before the battle because it's a distraction. So
Uh-uh.
I
Yeah,
guess
I
the
don't
bet
think so
should
either.
be because I don't want the bet to like be moot if Sam tells her. Okay.
Does
So
she
the-
find out?
Yeah,
Does she
do-
find
Yeah,
out?
I agree with you.
Does Danny
Oh.
discover that her legitimacy is in question because of John's
Parents.
claim?
Okay.
So we're
Is that good
focusing it
enough?
specifically on the throne.
Not that
Danny
she might think
finding
there might
out.
be someone else, but that does she find out that John could have a claim for the throne?
Fair
I
enough.
think this is
I
also
believe
one of
she will
those
find
y'all
out
are
tonight.
analyzing
Okay,
it
okay,
way
okay.
too.
Or
hang on.
I mean,
Stop. Stop.
Zach, is that good enough for you? Or do you need something more specific?
No, I was saying
is he-
John has to tell. Who's gonna tell Danny? How's she gonna find
Sam
out?
might.
Well, Sam
No,
might, or
Sam
Bran
is
might.
not going
Not
to
gonna
tell.
tell
Sam
no-
told
no.
John.
Bran
It's-
might.
Brandon's not gonna tell nobody. He's still in the
He
corner away
told
from
Sam
Jamie.
to tell John. We're
Okay,
thinking
so-
way
alright,
too
alright,
much into
okay,
this.
So, all right. So then here. So if John has to tell her,
Yeah.
okay. So what if someone else does?
Then-
Bets off.
Then John's a bitch.
No,
But that's not what
we're
we're
not
talking
talking
about.
about that.
The
Who
The
else
bet.
is going? No one else is
How
going
do we
to
win or
tell.
lose the bet?
Everyone's real serious
John's
about this
gonna
bet.
tell
I
her
never
yes
made
or
to
no. I would
anybody.
defy
This
jealousy.
This is known as gaslighting.
Yes.
Okay.
What is it?
So,
Okay, go ahead.
All right,
go.
everyone calm
I think we
I
understand
bet.
that.
You
Moving
know what?
on.
I'm just gonna go up against Andrew. I bet John will tell her
Yes.
tonight.
I think we should all take a stand.
My stand is
I think
John
no.
will tell her tonight.
Okay,
I say this episode, she's not
Thumbs
going to.
down.
What are we betting? Jello shots? 5 Jello
Three.
shots?
Three.
3 Jello shots.
5.
No, let's do 3 because everyone
Three
will have
Jello
to do
shots.
this.
I gotta work in the morning.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Okay, all right, Kate,
3
can we move on?
Yes.
No. We all have to put our. Do you say
Okay,
yes or no?
I say no.
Okay.
No, she's not gonna. She's not gonna find
All
out.
right. So Audie and Mark think yes. Everyone else thinks no. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
All right,
Cool.
fine. So, moving
You
on.
heard it here first.
I did read an article where the writers apparently talked about what the whole spiral symbol means that the Night King keeps doing.
Wow.
Brace yourselves. It's not that
nothing,
interesting. No, apparently they were saying, oh, well, because that the spiral was a sacred symbol of the children of the forest. So because he was created by the children of the forest, it's sort of him doing a hold.
I just have a question. Go ahead. All
Okay.
I did was raise my hand.
What?
Finish your thought.
It's so by the Night King continuously doing that symbol, it's more like they compared it to like Satan doing an upside down cross. It's just him like some sort of malice thing.
He defamed their symbol.
Yeah. Yes.
So my question is, do you guys think that in the pilot episode they hadn't figured out that that's
Yep.
the symbol they wanted to use, so they used some other random symbol
Yep.
that the White Walkers were put into? Because it was like this weird, like,
No,
It was
no.
more of a circle with a
Triangle.
line through it.
See, I was
and that
watching
symbol,
this.
That symbol is on the walls, but maybe the other symbol's just more.
So
Important.
I was watching this, and this is the only question I'm asking myself. Like, what the hell are they doing? And Barrick even said it's a message from the Night King. And to me, it's kind of very clearly obvious what it is. The spiral, which represented the place where he
Right.
was created. And then he impaled a child in the middle of it. I think the Night King is either looking for a child or the children of the forest.
He's
And
looking for the
again,
prince that was promised.
No,
I think he's looking for baby Sam, the 99th son of Craster, or he's looking for a child of the forest for some weird reason.
No.
That's all I can come up with.
Hands up.
Go ahead.
Going off of what Mark says, I think that's a little too specific because it also shows up at the Fist of the First Man.
The horses.
What he's saying is that the stone spiral that we saw, that's the sacred area of the children of the forest where they created him. So now he's bastardizing their
Yeah.
holy symbol by using dead horses and dead
Like the
people.
Nazis.
And the child was just, he also stabbed they also put a girl up on a tree
Again,
in the first episode.
It called back to the very first
Yeah,
episode.
but so is it child specific? I agree that there's a possibility that baby Sam is important. Yeah, and we joked about how like they just have to hand baby Sam over, and the Night King will be like, "See ya."
Bye.
Yeah.
No, I firmly
think-
But
believe.
I think it's more that's getting too specific in the use of the symbol.
He's blaspheming something.
He's just blaspheming their
I think it
symbol.
represents him flushing the toilet. Like it's.
I think the
Yeah.
Night
He
King's
left the
purpose
floor.
has always been the same. He's a weapon of mass destruction going about the job that he was given originally, which is to destroy the race of men. That's what he was programmed to do. He's still doing it 1,000
Took you
years
long
later.
enough.
Uh,
Seriously, 8,000 years?
I-
What were you doing?
I really like the little behind the sces thing because I feel like there was one thing where we were having a huge conversation about what does this mean, and then we watched that stupid 6-minute video and they were like, this means this, and we were like, oh, okay.
Okay, so
I think we
we're
have
going
some
to chat and we have
questions.
to sign off because
Yes.
we're going to go
Yeah.
watch the
They
show.
need to go watch it.
So KJ says John's claim doesn't matter. He has no loyal army. Her claim is based on Unsullied and Dothraki. And Josh says the family will pressure him to claim the throne, or he decides to never bring it up until later. And, John has the backing of the entire North.
Yeah.
And KJ said the North is as in the Glovers ? The North does not remember, and its
But
forces
will
are
the
depleted.
will the North support him when they find out he's Targaryen?
Yeah, that's a whole.
Okay, that's it.
Please have
We're
start
done.
still.
He's still.
We will discuss more about this
All right. You guys
afterwards.
need to go watch the show.
Yeah,
Have fun.
Go eat nachos.
We're gonna eat nachos and watch last week's episode.
Hey.
All right, so we are the Knights of the Drunk Watch.
And
Now our hype has ended.
Enjoy
Enjoy the episode. We'll see you at 9:30 p.m.
9:30.
9:30 p.m. when you're done.
Come back.